Hey guys, and welcome to the Battle Bowl Show, and today we are going over Xbox Series X Game Pass. Now if you have a Series X, if you have a One X and you don't have Game Pass, or you've never tried Game Pass and you've got a PC, I want you guys to just have a look at all these amazing games if you haven't seen them already, or if you kind of want an update on what games are on Game Pass. So this is going to be my November look at Xbox Game Pass, and I'm going to date it, and we may do a couple of these, we may do a series of these, maybe, I don't know, if it does good we'll do it. But I just wanted people to see how great Game Pass is, because it's the thing that brought me to Xbox. You know, this is the thing. Last year this brought me to Xbox. This was my first experience with Xbox, and I think this is absolutely fantastic, and I highly advise everyone who can spend that £1 or $1 for the first month and just try it, because that's what I did and I absolutely loved it. So, and we're going to go over this. So EA Play is now a part of Game Pass, so you get all these EA games like this. This is just an overview, but we're going to go ahead and look at every single game. So to see what's on Game Pass, you go ahead and access that, and you have like your most popular games. EA Plays now on there. You have some achievements and quests that you can get from Game Pass, you recently added, and what's leaving soon. So not all games stay on Game Pass. A lot of them will be going periodically, so you have enough time to play, but then they actually go. Red Dead Redemption 2 was on here, but then that had to leave Game Pass. So a lot of the popular games, maybe they won't stay on there forever, and you have like these shown by category, so you don't have to always look at what games, and you can also search if a game's on Game Pass or anything like that. So you also have your games with gold. You know, Xbox Gold Live is part of Game Pass Ultimate. So let's go ahead and just browse through all the games on Game Pass. So let's just go ahead and browse. I'm just gonna point out some of the cool ones. So let's start browsing the Xbox Game Pass 100 plus titles. I'm just going to point out some things that I find interesting, like Alan Wake, which is a very cheap game. You're going to see a lot of cheap games on here, but when you pay that £1 or you pay that £10 a month, which is very, very cheap for Game Pass, you're going to get a lot of stuff, a lot of kind of benefits. You know what? Before we go ahead and browse, I'm going to go ahead and show you some benefits that you get with Game Pass. They're called perks with Game Pass. And you have this kind of stuff. So you got your Black Desert gift, Hashman Awakening. You can have your Dead by Daylight on Xbox, so you can play on PC or Xbox on Game Pass. You've got your Dead by Daylight, so you get the clown. You got Disney Plus. You got PUBG, different things, Warframe and Vigor, Fantasy Star Online 2, and you're gonna have different perks. I think they update these every month or something, so there's always new perks and stuff added. Like Disney Plus is a brand new perk. It says 31st of January 2021. You can claim it by, but I think that's maybe going to stay on here for a while, past January, but I'm not too sure because they've just announced that. But let's go ahead and look at everything on Game Pass. You can go do that from here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and point out some games that are very interesting. Alan Wake, a cheap game, a very cool game, and it's a game that I think I definitely want to play. A lot of these games I haven't played. Alice Madness Returns. Like a lot of these games I would never ever buy. I would never ever touch. But just when they're in front of my face, I really want to play them. Alien Isolation's a game I really want to play. Then you have Banjo-Kazooie, Ark Survival Evolved. Like I wouldn't ever even look at this game, but then because it was on Game Pass, I looked at the Microsoft Store, and I was like, okay, what is this game about? What does this game entail? You know, I would have buy this game, but because it's on Game Pass, I was like, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind trying it. But I think Explorers Edition version is actually gonna come to Game Pass. So this is actually about dinosaurs and stuff. So I actually want to play their survival game. You got loads of different Banjo games. You got Batman Arkham Knight. You got your Battlefield collection. All these, as you can see, says EA Play. So EA Play was actually separate for a time, and it's just recently being added. I think it just recently got added a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken. And you've got all these Battlefield games. EA Play Black Desert, which is an optimized game, and I definitely want to play this because I've just gotten into Elder Scrolls Online, which I've talked about in my Xbox UI overview video, which I'll link in the description and in the comment section, and also in my there's an unboxing of the Xbox Series X, which I'm very, very happy with. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, go ahead and subscribe. Notifications, you don't have to subscribe to watch it, but I'll leave that in the comment section and description as well. So you got Brutal Legend, which is like a metal game. So we got Predator, we got Jack Black, played by Jack Black is the main guy. I didn't even know that. So that's cool. I actually want to play that. I think I'm not too sure, but I think not Metallica, the one with Lemmy, the one who sings Motorhead. Yeah, Motorhead. I think they're in this game, and Lemmy's actually in this game. So I'm not 100% sure about that. I think it's that game. Black. I had this on. Not being racist. Is the name of the game. Black. I actually had this on PlayStation 2. And I really like, I really love that shoot, and there's a reason why it's there. There's a reason why people still play that game. It's absolutely brilliant. You got Portal, Blair Witch, another game I wanted to play. Burnout Games, City Skyline. Now I'm talking so much, and talking so loudly, and putting so much energy into this. My head's starting to hurt. Crackdown 3. I don't think that did that good. We got like cricket games. Like if I'm ever like just wanting to play like a different game, I wouldn't mind downloading this stuff. Like, I download it, I play it for a bit, and I'll delete it. You know what I mean? I don't mind, like, just testing them out. Crisis. I don't play Crisis. I haven't played them yet. But I want to play the remastered version of that. So if they can get the remastered on there, I'd definitely go ahead and check that out. Dante's Inferno. Man of Medan's a game I definitely have to check out. Darksiders, and you know Darksiders 3 is about to get off there. Dead by Daylight, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't played this game, you can play it with friends. 1000% play Dead by Daylight. It's absolutely phenomenal. I just recently got into it in the last month or 6 weeks, and playing it on PlayStation 4, and I absolutely love it, playing with my friends and cousins and stuff. So definitely I highly recommend that. Dead Island Definitive Edition, definitely want to check that out. I've actually got that downloaded. The Dead Space series, I heard a lot of good stuff about that. I think we've got like a Dead Space arcade game now. Another thing I think they should add to Game Pass is all the Xbox 360, or majority of the Xbox 360 arcade games. I think that would be so cool if they added that. Destiny, Deliver Us the Moon. That's something I wouldn't mind checking out. We've got the Destiny 2 expansions all on Game Pass now. Dishonored 2. So the Bethesda games, we've got a handful of them on here. And when Bethesda games start coming, it's going to be absolutely insane. As you can see, Doom Eternal's on here, so I can't wait for the original Doom, because I haven't played the Doom series, any of them, so I wouldn't mind getting into Doom on the Game Pass. And also in a couple of years, when they start having Fable, Avowed, you know, all those games, I think that's when the exclusives are going to start matching up to PlayStations. So I cannot wait for that to happen, because competition is so important in the games industry and any industry. If you want the business degree, Babo just gave it to you. Competition is important. That's all you gotta know. Dragon Age Origins. So we got the Dragon Age games. EA Play. We got all the old FIFAs. I wouldn't mind go ahead and downloading FIFA 20 and play career mode. I like career mode stuff. Got some UFC games here. Elder Scrolls Online, ladies and gentlemen. I'm playing this on the PlayStation, so I'm gonna continue it when we get the PS5, baby. I'm playing it right now, but I'm not gonna download my Xbox. There's no one to play with. But my friends normally play on PlayStation, so we're gonna play that when we get the PlayStation 5 as well. Football, PES, Fable Anniversary. I've got that on disc, but I'm glad, because I'm gonna play Fable Anniversary. Then I've got the other 2 Fables on Game Pass as well, and they're like Xbox games. So they're going to be staying, yeah. So you know the Xbox first parties ain't going to go anywhere. Fallout 76 and Fallout New Vegas, they're going to become Xbox first parties because they're Bethesda. And I highly recommend New Vegas, the best Fallout game, 1000%. Farming Simulator, I've been playing Finite Champion just now on the Series X. It was like one of my first games I played, and I've played like 7-8 matches. And the first time I've ever played Finite Champion. I'm into the UFC games, but Fight Night Champion, baby, guys. Play Fight Night Champion, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali in those games. Definitely go ahead and check that out. We got Final Fantasy selection here. So you've got Final Fantasy 9, 7, 15 Royal, and this is the latest one, Final Fantasy 8 Remastered. Definitely gonna download that. That just came out today, so I never had time to download it. Definitely will be downloaded. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put it on download right now. Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition. That's gonna be part of PlayStation Plus, PS Plus collection. So I'm gonna be playing. Actually, I might be playing this on the Xbox, so I might go ahead and download that as well. Fishing Sim, Five Nights at Freddy. We've been playing that as well, but I've got to download these Five Nights at Freddy games as well. For the King, it seems like an open world role playing game. For Forager, this seems like a game like it's just relaxing and stuff like that. So that's something cool to check out. Fusion Frenzy seems like a fun game. As you can see, it's an Xbox original game. Frostpunk, Full Throttle Remastered. Forza, so I had this on the One X, the Forza Horizon 4, but we got Forza Motorsport, the Gears games, Gardens Between, Golf Simulator, the Gears, we've got loads of Gears, and I downloaded the Ultimate Edition. Grounded, a new game, Grim Fandango, easy to get platinum on that. One of the easier games to get platinum on. I think it's more grindy. Kind of like these kind of games optimized for Series X, so I actually want to go ahead and check that out. Guacamole, Melee, I don't know. Halo games, we got Halo Collection, download the Master Chief. Definitely want to get back into that. Heavy Weapon, Hello Neighbor, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifices on here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, number 2 is going to be day 1 on Xbox Series X as well. So definitely want to go ahead and try Senua's Sacrifice, so I may play that on the channel as well. Hollow Knight, which is part of the PS Plus this month. Yeah. It lurks below. Jackpot's Party Pack. This is a very fun thing to play. We like that. Journey to the Savage Planet. Then we've got Cameo, Katana Zero, Killer Instinct, and we got the Kingdom Hearts collection. I've played number 3. I played number 2 when I was a kid, but not all of it. And I've downloaded this one, 1.5, 2.5 remix. I want to go ahead and play the Kingdom Hearts games because I absolutely love the look of them. Absolutely, and I recommend if you're a Disney fan, go ahead and play that. We've got the Old Maddens, Long Dark, which seems like a survival game. No zombies, nothing like that. It's you against the cold weather. It's you against the world. So that's something cool. The Madden selection, Marvel vs. Capcom. I want to go ahead and get a second controller and play this game and put it on download. Mass Effect 2 and 3 and Andromeda. I know Andromeda's not good, but we got the Legacy collection coming out, so I may get that for the Xbox and play it on Xbox. Max the Curse of Brotherhood, Mirror's Edge, Minecraft, Shadow of War, another amazing game I recommend. Medal of Honor Airborne. I'll probably download this. I don't think it's much gig. Mirror's Edge. We got 2 Mirror's Edge games. We got Monster Hunter World, Mortal Kombat X, Mount and Blade Warband. So this is like a medieval. You've got like 2 armies and you just go at each other. The graphics ain't all that, but they had to kind of. They just made it like a small game. It's like, I swear it's like 1-2 gigabytes, but the battles are absolutely insane. So I definitely want to go ahead and try that. Moving Out, My Friend Pedro. Like, these are just like fun games. Need for Speed series. I love Need for Speed. Naruto game. Nice. Got some anime love there. Nier Automata, NHL. Nightcall, I heard Nier Automata is really good. Observation, No Man's Sky, which is an optimized game, which I definitely going to be checking out because I've downloaded that. Ori and the Will of the Wisp and The Blind Forest, those 2 games are on here. And The Outer Worlds, my cheeks are killing with The Outer Worlds on here. Highly recommend you guys play that. It's so good. If you love Fallout, love first person shooters, and you love an amazing story, go ahead and play The Outer Worlds. It's Corona time, so go ahead and play Pandemic. I'm not going to play, but you guys go ahead and play it. Perfect Dark Zero, Payday 2, Peggle. Pillars of Eternity was a game that I was so happy to see on here because I heard about it. And the Skyrim-like, Witches-like game by the creators of The Outer Worlds, which is going to come probably in the next 2 years, called Avowed, is set in the Pillars of Eternity world. And I've been playing a little bit of Baldur's Gate Early Access, which you can see part 1 on the channel. So this is a game like that. So I went ahead and downloaded it. It's a complete edition. It's the first one. I don't know if there's 1 and 2. But I would definitely want to go ahead and play that and check it out even a little bit. And we got Plague Tale of Innocence, an underrated, amazing RPG game, which I've heard about and I really want to play. We've got Planet Coaster. I think that's I think that just came out today because it did say pre-order before. So that's an optimized game, which I probably will go ahead and put on download maybe. Quantum Break, Rage 2, Power Rangers, Battle for the Grid, which is like a fighting game, PUBG, Plants vs Zombies, Selection, Rare Replay, which is a bunch of like Perfect Dark Zero and Banjo Kazooie and stuff like that. Recall, which is a cool game that never really did well. Remnant from the Ashes, Resident Evil 7's on here, ladies and gentlemen. Probably will go ahead and play that on the PlayStation though. Rocket Arena, Rush, Sea Salt, Sea of Thieves, an optimized game. Pirate role playing, but unfortunately I don't have any friends to play that with, so go ahead. I can't wait till they get them. Play in Xbox in the next 1.5 2 years, then we can go ahead and jump into Sea of Thieves. I may still try it out. Rise, Son of Rome, Secret Neighbor, Shadow Warrior 2, Shadow Dam, The Sims 4. We've played some Skate 3, Slay the Spy. I may do a live stream of just me testing out some games and stuff like that, so go ahead and be on the lookout for that and go ahead and subscribe. Download Star Wars Battlefront, but we got Star Wars Battlefront 2. We also have the newest edition on the launch day of the Xbox Series X 2, the EA Play and Ultimate Game Pass, is Jedi Fallen Order, which I'm definitely going to be playing on the Xbox. I cannot wait to play this, ladies and gentlemen. We got a snowboarding game, which is like Skate, Soul Calibur. I played this on the One X a little bit. Just wanted to play the Geralt, really. Sniper Elite 4, State of Decay series. We got Stranger Things game, which is like a 2D game, Streets of Rage 4, and we've got Streets of Rogue, Sunset Overdrive, which is by the people that made Spider-Man PS4, the Third series, Super Lucky Tail, Tell Me Why, which is a game I wanted to play. It's like a story game, make decisions, stuff like that, like Life is Strange by those guys. Tekken 7, very cool fighting game. I love the Tekken series. I wish they had the older Tekken games on here. That'd be so cool. Tetris, I think that's an optimized game. Yep, that's a new game as well. So if you love Tetris, go ahead and go into that. We got Thronebreaker, which is spin-off sort of. Titanfall, Titanfall 2, Rainbow Six Siege Deluxe Edition. That's a big one for Game Pass. Totally Reliable Service, that looks like a fun game. The Tourist looks like a fun game. Undermine looks like a fun game. These cartoon games I wouldn't mind. 2 Point Hospital, like these kind of games I wouldn't mind like testing out. Train Sim Worlds, Trail Makers, Unravel Games, Viva Pinata, The Walking Dead, a bunch of Walking Dead games series. I want to play this on PlayStation because of the trophies, but if it's there, you know what, I may go ahead and try that on the Game Pass. Are we happy for you? A Way Out, Wasteland series, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's not the complete edition, but The Witcher 3 is on here. I may get Witcher 3 like complete edition when the next gen version comes out. But I'm not too sure yet, or I may just get it on the PS5. I'm not too sure which one I should pick because I've played it once on the PlayStation 4, so my save data, so I can just go into New Game Plus. But we got Wolfenstein. I know that one wasn't that good. World War Z, Yakuza, Zoo, and Zuma's Revenge. So those are the games so far on Game Pass. There's always new ones being added, and that's just a brief overview of the games you can expect on Xbox Game Pass. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you did like this overview of Game Pass. If you want me to do another one in like next month or the 1 month after, depending on how much new games come, that's when I'll be doing, or I may just review the newer games and then after a couple of months just do like one big Game Pass review again. But right now, for £1 a month, or even just like play it for like a month or 2 months, pay £1, and then if you like it, you want it for another month, you can go ahead and just pay £10 for another month, you know, and you get all these games. And honestly, the games on Xbox, there's not that much exclusives, you know, like the exclusives that are there. Tetris Effect I'm not into, but I'm so far using this as a backwards compatibility machine or a third party machine like a Watch Dogs Legion. But even then, I'm playing on Valhalla, I'm playing on PlayStation, but I still recommend that you get the Xbox Series X a little bit later. But if you've got one, or if you got the One X or a gaming PC, and you haven't got Game Pass, go ahead and get yourself Game Pass, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the games on there. Go ahead and subscribe. Peace out. God bless. Notifications on. Leave a comment, please, if you like this video. If you didn't like this video, tell me how I can improve. I don't know why I said that like that, but tell me how I can improve. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Peace out. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video, baby.